You ever see a van and instantly think, wait, that's an Airstream? Welcome back to NextGen Motorhomes, the channel where we don't just show you RVs, we help you imagine your life inside them. If you're into smart design, road trip freedom, and RVs that feel more like a lifestyle upgrade than a compromise, hit that subscribe button right now and roll with us on every future adventure. Because today we're stepping into something special. This is the 2026 Airstream Rangeline, and it's not trying to be loud or oversized. It's quietly confident, sleek, and built for people who want to move differently. When you see the Rangeline in person, it feels less like a camper van and more like a modern showroom concept that somehow escaped onto the highway. The body is clean, purposeful, and unmistakably Airstream, even without the iconic aluminum shell. The design is streamlined, contemporary, and intentionally minimal, which makes it stand out in a sea of boxy Class B vans. The color palette leans upscale and understated, the kind of finish that still looks good parked outside a high-end coffee shop or rolling through a national park. It's compact enough to feel approachable, but substantial enough to feel planted on the road. You don't get that awkward in-between feeling. Instead, you get confidence. Confidence pulling into tight trailhead lots. Confidence navigating city streets. Confidence cruising the interstate without feeling like you're wrestling a building on wheels. And the road presence is sneaky good. It doesn't scream RV, but people notice it. You'll catch glances at stoplights. You'll see double takes at rest areas. It looks like something designed, not just assembled. From the driver's seat, the Rangeline feels instantly familiar, which is exactly what you want. The seating position is upright and supportive, visibility is excellent, and everything you need is exactly where your hands expect it to be. The windshield gives you a wide, commanding view of the road ahead, and the side mirrors make lane changes feel easy, not stressful. Now flip the perspective. From the passenger seat, it feels calm, quiet, controlled. You're not bracing for turns or listening to cabinets rattle. Instead, you're watching the scenery roll by, feeling like you're in a well-tuned touring vehicle rather than a converted van. Controls are intuitive, the infotainment system integrates smoothly, and long drives don't feel like work. This is a cockpit designed for actual road trips, not just short hops between campgrounds. And here's a little wow moment. Even at highway speeds, the cabin stays composed. No white-knuckle driving. No constant correction. Just smooth, confident cruising. The interior doesn't shout luxury. It whispers quality. Everything feels intentional, from the materials to the layout. The kitchen area is compact, but incredibly usable. You can picture yourself pulling over at a scenic overlook, sliding the door open, and making a real meal, not just reheating something out of a package. Counter space is thoughtfully placed, storage is smartly integrated, and nothing feels flimsy or temporary. The dining area flows naturally from the kitchen, and this is where the Rangeline shines for everyday life. Morning coffee with the door open, laptop on the table, mountains in the background. Evening dinner after a long hike, feet tired, body relaxed. It's flexible without feeling improvised, and that's a hard balance to strike. Now let's talk about the sleeping space, because this is where van life either works or doesn't. The bedroom setup is designed to be comfortable first, clever second. It's not a puzzle you have to solve every night. It's a space you look forward to collapsing into after a long day on the road. Lighting is soft and calming, ventilation is thoughtful, and it feels like a retreat, not a compromise. And yes, there's another surprise here. The Rangeline manages to feel open without feeling exposed. You're connected to the outdoors, but still cocooned in comfort. The bathroom is exactly what you hope for in a Class B done right. Functional, efficient, and private. You're not performing gymnastics just to use it. It's there when you need it, out of the way when you don't, and designed for real-world use, not brochure photos. Now let's take this thing back on the road. Under the hood, the 2026 Airstream Rangeline rides on the Ram ProMaster platform, powered by a 3.6-liter V6 gasoline engine paired with a smooth automatic transmission. This setup is all about reliability and ease of ownership. Gas stations are everywhere. Maintenance is straightforward, and you're not stressing about specialized fueling or rare service centers. On the road, handling is composed and predictable. Front-wheel drive helps keep the floor low and the interior spacious, and it also contributes to confident traction in everyday conditions. Whether you're carving through winding mountain roads or cruising long stretches of highway, the Rangeline feels stable and cooperative. Here's another wow moment. You forget you're driving a motorhome. That's the magic trick. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the Rangeline, smash that like button and subscribe to NextGen Motorhomes. It tells the algorithm you want more real-world RV content, and it helps us keep bringing you honest, experience-driven reviews like this. All right, back to the journey. This is a motorhome built for people who actually travel. Weekend escapes, cross-country adventures, spur-of-the-moment detours. It's not about maximum square footage. It's about maximum freedom. And now, let's talk about the moment everyone waits for. Price. The 2026 Airstream Rangeline comes in at a premium, and it should. You're paying for Airstream design philosophy, build quality, and a brand that understands how people actually live on the road. Compared to other Class B vans in its segment, you'll notice the price sits slightly higher than some competitors, but here's the emotional gut check. Those competitors often feel like conversions. The Rangeline feels like a product designed from day one to be what it is. You're not just buying a van. You're buying confidence, simplicity, and a certain identity. The 2026 Airstream Rangeline isn't for everyone. It's for people who value smart design over excess, mobility over bulk, and experiences over square footage. It's for the kind of traveler who wants to wake up somewhere new without giving up comfort or style. If that sounds like you, you're already part of the NextGen Motorhomes mindset. Drop a comment and tell us where you'd take the Rangeline first. Like this video if you felt that spark of wanderlust. And subscribe if you see yourself as someone who doesn't just watch adventures, but lives them. We'll see you on the next road.